Creating Your Reality, Money, Part 1. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. I want to do a few parts here about money, the manifestation of money, because that's one I know a lot of people think about, and just to give some good ideas about how that all happens. And if you look in my books and in these videos on the channel and everywhere else that I do posts and whatnot, I do not talk about manifestations. I talk about the energy that causes manifestation. That's our thought energy. Because manifestations are just a byproduct of that energy. So you can't do anything directly about manifestations. You can't make them happen by trying any processes or procedures or techniques or strategies. You want to do any of that stuff in terms of strategies and techniques. You want to get that onto the way you're using your conscious thinking mind. Because the more, the more high vibration energy you send to the law of attraction, the more that the things are manifesting to your liking. So always remember that. You're wanting to change the amount of positive emotional energy in your day that gives you the higher quality of manifestations in your life. And money is an object, and if you want that to be a manifestation, that certainly can be a manifestation all the same. Money is an interesting manifestation because it causes us to believe that we need money to get these other things, but we really don't. I mean, when we have a dream or a desire for a house, our inner being will take care of all the details, and if money is something on the path, it will set that all up for us to receive. Money is a how. It's one of the details of how our desires come to us. But it gets confusing because we grow up with these faulty beliefs that money is the thing that buys everything. It's what makes the world go around. And I'm here to tell you that that is nonsense. And what makes this world go around in a good way is high vibration thought energy. And the more you provide that to the law of attraction, the more you're going to like what shows up. And again, money is just an object like any of these other things. If you want it to show up, that's a manifestation of its own. So let's take a quick look at the creative process just to get the gist of things here. So we know that we are asking all the time. It's a natural part of daily life that we ask. And our inner being is listening because anytime we don't like something, our inner being knows what it is that we want and sets that up. And it's all in vibrational reality first. It's all in here as a high vibration frequency, which is the frequency of positive emotion. Nothing complicated there at all. It sets up the path of who, how, where, and when, and all the resources and everything that will bring us together with the desire that we want. And many people want to take the shortcut and think, okay, it's great to know it's a vibrational reality, but I want it in my physical world where I can enjoy it. And of course, we do come for that. However, we must go through the cycle to receive it, and the next part in the cycle is providing high vibration energy to the law of attraction, and that causes us to receive those details of the path that take us to the desire that we have. And so if we offer negative energy, low vibration, negative emotion to the law of attraction, it hooks us up with what matches that, and it's not what we want. So that is the way that we receive the things that we want, and it works the same for everything. You can see in here, money is just a part of anything else that you could want. And again, the interesting thing about money is on our physical world, we're led to believe that it is the thing that gets these other things, but it's really not. It's not at all. And when you think that, it really is a limiting belief. So let's go back over to the part one here, and let's look at this in a little more detail. So, for example, if you have a job and you're making a certain amount of money, and you're thinking, well, I'd like to have more money than this job makes because there's things that I want, and the money can't buy those things. So again, we're into faulty beliefs. So we're into low vibration thinking, and we're not satisfied with the money we're getting because it's not going to buy us the things that we want, and we're not using our energy, so we feel like, well, how are we ever going to get it? And we don't know. So we're kind of locking ourselves into a low vibration life. But nonetheless, we have this idea of what we call the big money, right? How can we get the big money? How can we get more of that? And what does big money mean? Well, it just makes it a faulty belief. It makes it even harder to get. It makes it feel like it's something hard to get. It's something rare. Not many people have it. I got to do unique things. I got to do specific things. And you see, we enshroud money in all these faulty beliefs. But lo and behold, the wanting of any amount of money is no different, not one bit different, than the wanting of a pink balloon. Because they are both a high vibration desire. And the only reason that the pink balloon will manifest effortlessly, as you've seen from those easy intention experiments, is because there's no resistance around it. So the thought of it is high vibration, the setup of it is high vibration by our inner being, and we receive the path effortlessly. We could think the same thing about money, but we do have those beliefs that make it seem like it's hard and big and all that kind of thing. So we just got to drop that and realize that money, and just talk to ourselves about that on a daily basis, or any time we're thinking about money. It's easy. Just talk about it as it's just easy. It's just flowing. It's an object. It's an energy. It's a manifestation of energy. It's the manifestation of positive emotional energy on any reason, for anything. And it's just as easy as that pink balloon to come into our life. And so we want to get that thought process going. We want to take away the stigma around money, that it's something big or hard to get or any of that stuff, because it really isn't. It's no different than any other object, toothbrush, pair of shoes, you name it. It's no different. And one amount of money is no different than the other amount of money. They are both high vibration if you know that. But if you don't know that, and you're, again, in this job, and you're thinking, well, that's not enough money, so you're low vibration about what you have. You're low vibration about what you don't have because you think it's hard and it's big. So you can see all the blocks that you got up from receiving the money that you've already asked for. It's in your vibrational reality. It wants to flow to you, but you got these blocks up from the way you're thinking about money. So that's the way it works with money. And you could be in your backyard painting, and you could be feeling joy. Look, joy is a high vibration. You could be feeling happy, satisfied. There you are by yourself in your backyard, painting away, painting after painting, never even selling a painting, just hanging them up on your fence or in your house or wherever you are, having a good old fun time with it. And you're high vibration. Well, look, you're a match to everything in here that you want. Anything that you want, it's going to flow into your life. Your inner being, there's nothing to stop it from flowing into your life. It's not that these things are there that we have to make them or get them to happen, whether it's money or anything else. They're all going to flow into our life. So again, this person here is thinking not about money at all. They're just having fun doing what they're doing and trusting the process, and then abundance of all sorts flow to them. And money can flow to them in some way. If they were thinking about money, if that was a desire of theirs to have money, then their inner being would find a way for that path to find them, and they would have money, even though they didn't sell a painting. Isn't that amazing? So that's a very different perspective on life than what we grow up with, but that's the way that it works. So that's the point of this multi-part money series here, is that I want to impress upon you what money is and why it can manifest just as easy as anything else. There's nothing hard about it. There's nothing unique or rare or specific about it. It's just what we come to believe growing up, those things. But we just got to stop believing, stop telling that story, and start telling the story, money is easy. It's just a vibration of energy. It's the vibration of positive emotion. And as I feel that and enjoy what I do, then it's going to come to me. So this person in this job, if they were appreciating their money that they're getting paid for, and they were appreciating their job, and they're feeling good, and they're feeling the money, then they're going to really enjoy the flow of abundance. That money, that other money, is going to find a different way to come to them, even though they keep working this job and they like their job. Let's say they like their job, and that job yields this amount of money. But they're thinking, well, I don't care. I still want other money, and my inner being knows how to get it to flow to me, so I'm just feeling good about everything, and it will find them. That money will find them, even though they're working at this job. It has nothing to do with earning the money. It has to do with allowing the money. So I'm going to talk about these concepts through these different parts of this money series. So listen in and get a calibration to your understanding of money and what it is and how it manifests. And just a quick little story is, so a person wanted a house, them and their husband, they wanted a house. It was way, way, way out of their price range based on their jobs and the way that they were thinking about how to get something. And they couldn't figure out any which way that was going to happen. So they just gave up on that and said, okay, they knew about energy, so let's use the energy approach. So they just started feeling good about the job that they had, and they got in the spirit of the house that they wanted, the emotional essence of it, not any details, but just how it felt to them. And they started feeling good about themselves and feeling their worthiness, and their self-image was strong, and they just built up every area of their being to be void of resistance, basically. And then things just started happening. Promotions, new jobs came along. They didn't do any effort. These things come to them. And then, just to make a long story short, they did end up in the house, and they had all the resources to have the house and live that life in the house and everything. And so just a quick story that I wanted to impress upon you, that it is the currency of vibration, of feeling good, that just brings everything to you. It's all there for you to have. And if you'll stop thinking you got to get money to get the things, and that feel good will bring the money and the things and everything else, then you're going to relax and you're going to allow yourself to receive. So that's the message for this video. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, I want to make sure all this is clear. So if you have any questions, leave them on the post. But keep listening in, because there's a few more parts anyway to this. So I'm going to cover some different concepts so that you can loosen your mind up around this whole thing about money and realize it's about receiving it, not earning it, not making it happen, not figuring out how it's going to get to you. It's all about, what do I got to do to receive it? And the short answer is feel good. So I'm going to get into more of the aspects of feeling good as a way to invite the money and anything else that you want into your life. Okay. Again, thanks for listening in. Any comments, leave them on the post, and have yourself a great